Part 7, Brassen Anchor Liberation Release Story. When we left off, Troy and I are at the warehouse. We're looking for our whiskey because the warehouse is in all kind of sorts, disarray. We're not the only brands that are there. There's our two brands, there was another brand, and then there was some independent guys that had bought barrels as a investment. So the two of them were there. So there's like five or six of us there. And what we had come to find out was that Chuck was basically selling barrels to multiple people because the barrels that were owned by Troy, another guy thought he owned them. Come to find out, that guy had different barrels, and when we say different barrels, from a different distillery altogether. He thought he bought Bardstown, but what he actually bought was MGP. Some of the barrels that we bought that had our name tags on them were in the books, according to Bob, owned by somebody else. That person is like, that's impossible because I didn't even buy any whiskey from that year. And you can tell what year a barrel is because it'll have usually the year. So let's call it 22. And then you'll have a number or a letter and then another number. And the letter corresponds to the month and that sort of thing. So there's a way to tell when that barrel was filled so we know and where the barrel came from and who owns it, because even the tags are on it. But what I didn't know at the time was Bob, who I need to kind of explain. Bob is a 21-year-old kid, basically, that they have here. And he's helping out, but he's texting at the same time. And Chuck doesn't like the fact that I'm even there because what I forgot to say was we didn't get actual official correspondence from Chuck until the day prior to all this, and it basically said, hey, you need to get all your crap out of my warehouse this weekend, and this was on Friday. I live in Florida, Colorado, so I'm supposed to, basically he was expecting us not to be there. Get all your crap out of my warehouse on this weekend. Oh, and by the way, you don't have any whiskey anymore because I took it to pay for your debts. So you took 8 barrels to pay for what you say we owe $600, but we already talked about that. Luckily, we were already there. So he's already surprised that I'm even there, and I'm looking for the whiskey because in the email, he basically said, I can have the glass, the finished product, and everything else, but I can't take the whiskey because I don't have any whiskey. I'm going to end this video here, and we'll go on to part 8.